Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing you guys week 9, the final week of the regular season, versus Flame, coach of his Minnesota Lycanrocs, I believe. Flame is genuinely one of my best friends in this community. Amazing guy, absolutely, great guy to be around. And I'm super excited to battle him. I've played him only like one, maybe two other times. It was in a multi-battle league. I think I covered it with Brent when I fought Brendan earlier in the season. They were actually on a team. Me and my buddy Bloody were actually on a team, and that's actually how we met. It was actually really cool. Very cool story, very fun. So yeah, super excited to play Flame. He's got a terrifying team, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that right now. So yeah, as you can see, his team is terrifying. He's got some crazy shit. As you see, we have Goldango, Baxcalibur, Donphan, Azumarill as our Terra captain. We have Iron Jugulus, who's been popping off for us this season, as well as Azumarill. Both these two have been fucking amazing this season, and I'm so happy I picked them up. Chansey, Armarouge, Grafii, Paldean, Water Tauros, Spidops, and Iron Thorns. And as you see, he has Terra Roaring Moon. What's funny, I had the number 1 pick, he had the number 2 pick. I took Goldango, he took Roaring Moon. I could have had this fucking cancer of a Pokemon. But, it's fine. I've made my choices. He's got Sylveon, Magnezone, Ceruledge, Gastrodon, Garganacl, Bramblegast, Howlucha, Indeedee. I think that's only Indeedee female. Venomoth, and Umbreon. Like I see, it's going to be Battle of the Glade variants, I guess would be the way to put it. Battle of the Glade variants? Sure, let's go with that. And he's got 2 evolutions, which is actually really cool. So, let's go ahead and get right into the team builder. And bam! As you can see, we are bringing Bleezes for another round here. It's got the Life Orb, it's got huge power. Terra Fairy this week, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Liquidation, and Trailblaze. Enough speed for uninvested Umbreon. Max Attack, Adamant, Rest, and HP. Relatively the same set we've been running all season, just like Dual Stab plus Trailblaze. We've been running Terra Blast recently. It's fine. Yeah, he has no switch-ins to my stabs. Like in tandem with each other. His Fairy switch-in, Magnezone, doesn't want to take, a Liquidation. And neither does Venomoth. His Water switch-in, which would honestly be a Gastrodon, doesn't want to take a Play Rough, doesn't want to take a Trailblaze. I believe it gets 2-hit KO'd by Trailblaze, even if he's physically defensive. Even with the Rindo Berry, he does get 2-hit KO'd. So that's fucking amazing. Bleezes is going to go very well this week. You'll also notice I'm not using slides this week. I'm just using normal Showdown, mainly because I didn't feel like making slides I didn't feel like doing it. Little fourth wall break. Work has been crazy the last several weeks. I've been kind of traveling to other stores in my region and helping them fix up a bunch of their stuff, and I'm exhausted and I just don't feel like going through all that trouble. But yeah, Azumarill here this week, it's gonna pop off. Like I said, he has very, very just limited switch-ins to this thing, and the ones that he has get hit by the other stabs. So huge get for us this week. Next up, we actually have Goldango making its, 3rd appearance this season. It hasn't done shit for us all season, I'll be honest with you. I like Goldango, I just don't think I was using it right. Something just didn't go right with it, but it's all good. It happens. 84 HP, 252 modest special attack, 172 speed. You see it's got Dual Stab plus Focus Blast and Trick. We're going to hopefully try and trick that Choice Scarf onto, a Garganacl or one of his, Bulkymons, just something that doesn't want to be Choice Scarfed. Either of his evolutions, the Garganacl, like I mentioned, Gastrodon would be a good option as well for us. And the speed allows us to outspeed the Roaring Moon. This allows us to outspeed the Roaring Moon. And Dual Stab just doesn't have any switch-ins. His best switch-in to Shadow Ball is probably either Roaring Moon or the fucking, what's its name? The Garganacl. And Garganacl does not want to take a Make It Rain at all. It takes a shit ton of damage. His other, he's got those two, and then he's got his Indeedee for that, and Indeedee doesn't want to take a Make It Rain either. So this thing, honestly, if we can position it right, could potentially sweep. I really don't think it will, but it's going to do a decent bit of damage. Next up, we have Andromeda, the Iron Jugulus with the Wakanberry, mainly just for the Magnezone, U-Turn, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Flash Cannon. 28 HP, 252 modest special attack, and 228 in speed. This, I believe, allows us to outspeed Venomoth and Bramblegast. It might be for Ceruledge instead, mainly because I don't expect the Venomoth to show up, and if the Bramblegast shows up, I'm not really that scared of it. But it's it's gonna outspeed something like that. I didn't bring any Flying Stab this week, with Magnezone being there likely to come, with Garganacl likely to come. I just didn't think Flying Stab was worth it, and Dark Pulse hits most of the things that Flying Stab would anyways. Flamethrower hits most of the rest, and then Flash Cannon for Sylveon. It's not anything. It's not a crazy moveset. It's nothing that's really new to us. We've been kind of running the same 5 or 6 moves all season. It's like U-Turn, Dual Stab, Flamethrower, Flash Cannon. We ran Hydro Pump in week 1, which was cool. But that's really all these things that it's done great work all season for us. So next up we have Gojira the Baxcalibur, who honestly, our team's been doing really well this season. We are perfectly in line to get the number 1 seed, hopefully. So I think we need to win in order to do that. And then a few other things need to fall our way, but it is possible. And that's what we're fighting for today. We're fighting for at least a chance. Ice Shard, Icicle Spear, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance, loaded dice. Relatively, nothing crazy. I believe this will outspeed the fucking, what's its name? The Roaring Moon after a +1. You're probably wondering, Ice Shard? Why Ice Shard? Hawlucha. That is it. This does, half to Hawlucha or some... it does a shit ton to Hawlucha. And if we're unable to, deal with it other ways, getting an Ice Shard on this thing is going to do a ton of damage, and it's not going to like it. It's not going to like it at all. But yeah, Dragon Dance, once you get a Dragon Dance up, potentially a win con for us. The only thing that we won't, I believe, I want to say if he is Scarfed Ceruledge, I don't think we outspeed. I don't expect Scarf Ceruledge, but I believe with our investment we don't. Actually, no, yeah. If with our investment, if he's Scarf Ceruledge, we won't outspeed at +1. So that's something to watch out for. Like I said, I'm not expecting Scarf Ceruledge. It's possible, but nothing. I'm not worried about it too much. We have our Azumarill, which is a perfect switch into the Ceruledge. And if it's choice locked into a ghost type move, we have a thing called our fucking Iron Jugulus, so not too worried. Next up, we got Fampus, one of the most recent additions to our team, who's been kind of an MVP this season since it's joined. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Counter, and Rapid Spin, Heavy Duty Boots, Max HP, and Max Attack Adamant. This is my Roaring Moon check. I don't have a Roaring Moon check on my team whatsoever. It's terrifying. I don't want to fucking deal with it, but I have to deal with it, so I'm bringing Counter Donphan. If we can get this thing into position, we'll have to sack something off, potentially bring this in. He thinks he's safe. Click Counter. That's the only, and you know what? If it doesn't end up working, and it lives on very little HP, we have Ice Shard. We have options. We don't handle the Roaring Moon very well, at all. I'm just gonna be blunt. We don't. This is the only way I can think to handle it. Is the stupid shit. It's with stupid shit. That's the way I win games. Is with stupid shit. Stupid shit and bullshit luck. That's my win con every week. I don't know what you want from me. You want actual skill? Go fucking watch something else, because I don't have skill. I'm either the luckiest or the unluckiest motherfucker on the planet. There's no in between. And then last but not least, we have Armor Rouge. Honestly, it's actually kind of funny. After the weak armor boost, we outspeed everything. And yes, that includes the Roaring Moon, I believe. The only thing I think we don't outspeed is obviously it's a boosted Hawlucha. and any like Scarfers. But I believe including a max speed Jolly Roaring Moon will outspeed. Armor Cannon, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball. You'll notice I don't have coverage for this because if you look at it, I really don't get coverage for Roaring Moon. Like, whatsoever. I get no coverage whatsoever. But considering it's a Terra Captain, it's bound to terrestrialize into something that we can hit. Right? Like, that's... Right? So hopefully. Armor Cannon, because it hits Magnezone, it hits Bramblegast, it hits Venomoth, and it hits most of his team for at least neutral, barring Gastrodon, Ceruledge, and Garganacl. Psyshock is going to hit the Hawlucha for super effective, plus with Psychic Terrain Boost is actually really cool. And Shadow Ball, it's going to hit the Ceruledge for super effective damage. It's going to hit Bramblegast for super effective damage. And then an Energy Ball is basically just for Gastrodon. It also does hit the Garganacl, which is cool. But that's really it. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get your guys' hair, and I'll see you guys in the battle versus Flame. See you soon. Alright, guys, and we're back playing against Flame. So let's see. He brought the Roaring Moon, the Sylveon, Ceruledge, Bramblegast. No Gastro is amazing. That means Azu is so much better. Look at that. Aw, isn't that great? It's great for me. Yeah, no Indeedee either, so it's probably going to be a close combat set, if anything. I kind of just want to lead with Donphan. What's his removal? He has Hawlucha for removal, and I think Bramblegast gets Rapid Spin. I'm going to lead with Donphan here. Yeah, this is actually good, pretty good for me. It's been a little bit since I built this team. And by a little bit, I mean it's been like a week and some change. So, okay, so I'm Terra Fairy on the Azu. What's that speed for? Fuck, I forgot. Oh my god, I don't remember this shit at all. It's for Umbreon, which didn't show up. But the Sylveon did, I think, is what I saw. So, okay. Bram Bloody. Fuck! And I'm pretty sure this thing gets Bullet Seed, so that's, like, awful. So, shit. This is awful. Awful lead matchup for me. I'm gonna just... I gotta go into Goldango and hope to God that he, like, clicks Bullet Seed. That's really bad for me. That's a terrible lead! I gotta go into Goldango. Spikes. He sets up the toxic... Or, not the toxic spikes, the regular spikes. With no... He has not a... He doesn't really have any switch-ins to this, does he? He could go into the Roaring Moon on this. I'm just gonna make it rain? I think he goes into the Roaring Moon. Garganito. Oh, this thing's gone. This thing is gone. Bye. You live? How the fuck are you alive? There's no way you're alive right now. Not a single way that you're alive. Wow. I kind of want to switch out. I want to switch out right now. And make the aggressive play. Or... I could just stay in. What is he? He's probably going to go into the Ceruledge. I'm going into Jugulus on the Ceruledge switch-in. This is a really aggressive play I don't need to make right now. But I'm making this play right now. Salt Cure. Ow! He has no... I could probably U-turn out. So annoying. U-turn might kill. Or I could... Dark Pulse. I didn't bring Flying Step because I didn't feel like I needed it. I still stand by that. Wait, what's my item on this thing? Wakan Berry. Right, for the Magnezone. That also didn't show up. I'm just going to Dark Pulse. I'm going to get rid of this, which is good for me. We're going to get Salt Cured again. I think that's fine. So Jugulus does pick up the kill. I kind of didn't need to. I probably should have just made it rain. But then that kind of get... No, that was my best play. I should have just clicked Make It Rain. But it's fine. It's fine. It sucks that I've pretty much thrown away There's Roaring Moon. Yep, okay. I'm gonna go hard. Oh, it's Booster, you fuck. Actually, maybe I stay in. I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna stay in and forfeit this, essentially. See what he wants to do. What's his Terra? Terra Poison? Terra Water. Interesting. Okay. He does Dragon Dance, kind of like I expected him to. I could go into Donphan and just go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna just go into Donphan here. He could predict... No, I have to counter. Terra Blast, yep, this thing should be gone. Terra Donphan, baby! Or not Terra Donphan, counter Donphan. Fuck you, Roaring Moon, this is exactly what I wanted to happen! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, that's fucking great. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. That is... perfectly executed. Perfectly executed right there. Let's go. That's huge. Oh my god. That's amazing. Huge. Hawlucha, that's fine. Perfectly fine by me. That's great. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin. Swords Dance. That's fine. That's actually really good damage. The spikes are gone. We do have Ice Shard on, what's it called? I'm just gonna set up rocks. Acrobatics, that's fine. So now, let's see. He's got Ceruledge, he's got Sylveon, he's got the Bramblegast still. He doesn't have a switch into, Baxcalibur. But I don't want to throw that yet. I don't think Hawlucha gets any multi-hitting moves. Also, I excuse in the background, my dogs are here in the room with me, and, how the fuck you spell Hawlucha? There you go. There's Hawlucha. Multi-hitting moves. I'm not seeing, like, anything. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into this. We kept our Sash intact, which is amazing for us. What do I expect to happen here? He could... I'm gonna Armor Cannon. Power Herb Dig. Interesting. You know what? And we lived. Okay. That's fine. Armor Cannon should kill. Armor Cannon should... Yep, it did. Awesome. Okay, so he's got Ceruledge, he's got Sylvia. Actually, I think Azu can kind of just win from here. I need to position it a little bit. Sylveon, Ceruledge, Bramblegast. I think that's all he has left, because he brought the Roaring Moon, the Hawlucha, and the Grain, which are all dead. Yeah, there's Bramble. He could have Shadow Sneak. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, he does have Shadow Sneak. That's fine. I think what I do... Actually, can I just go Goldango? No, I'm going to go into Jugulis here. He could very easily go into Sylveon, which is kind of what I expect him to do. He's got just 3 Mons left, so... I'm expecting him to go Sylveon here. He didn't. Okay. Power Whip. Do we live this? We do, actually. And he does that. So, based on that... I mean, he's probably going to Shadow Sneak here. That's fine. If he does, we might live. I doubt it. We don't. That's fine. I kind of expected him to go into the Sylveon. I was clearly mistaken. Okay. What do we have left? We have Baxcalibur. I think I have to go into... I think I have to go... I might actually live a hit. So... we can kind of... I understand that he could Will-O-Wisp here. I don't think he does. I think this is what I do. I made the play. I made the right play. Sylveon? Sophie. Yep, there's Sylveon. +1 does a chunk, I'm assuming. So... this is good for me. I almost ran coverage for this, but... I couldn't. Icicle Spear comes out. We might kill. There's 2. We get at least 4. 3. I need 5. Ah, we got the 4. Damn. That's fine. We probably die here. We don't! Interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to Earthquake just in case the thing wants to come in. So I'm going to Earthquake just in case Ceruledge wants in. Just in case Ceruledge wants in. Okay, doesn't want to come in. Not yet, anyway. Huge. We have Goldango, this, and Azu in the back. Geraldo. Probably Shadow Sneaks. Honestly, I would if I was him. I could Ice Shard, potentially break a Sash. I'm going to do that just in case. Shadow Claw. He actually was just going to let it go. Which means he could have been Scarf. Actually, no, he wouldn't have outsped anyway, so it doesn't matter. He could not have it. I'm gonna go into Azu. I could go Goldango. but I won't. I won't do that here. I'm going to Terra Fairy. I'm just going to Aqua Jet. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this thing. Huge, 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 huge. And then Brambleghast is going to go down to either this or Goldango. So, Aqua Jet comes out. Star Ledge is dead. And we're going to take down Flame. Thanks to Counter Donphan. Like, completely thank you to Counter Donphan right there. I'm glad I brought that. That is exactly what we needed to happen. And I'm glad I brought Boots on it as well. Because my team kind of lacks removal a little bit. And then this should just... I might... Yeah, there we go. We live, and we get 2 kills with Azu, which is amazing. Look at you! Azu! Yeah! Alright. GG's to Flame. He played a really good game. His team is terrifying. I didn't play fantastic. I just made a couple of plays that really kind of put me in the driver's seat. The only play I'd say I really should have, like, I wish I had changed. I wish I had just attacked the Garganacl with the Goldango instead of switching into Jugulus, but that's really the only gripe. Otherwise, fantastic game played by Flame. He played a really good game, and I'm very excited for playoffs. We are definitely locked into the playoffs and potentially could get into the top 3. And depending on how other games stack out, we might jump into the number 1. I'm not sure. Regardless, I'll let you guys know. You'll either see this on, see it on YouTube, or I'll let you guys know on Twitter and in the Discord. So you guys, thank you guys so much for the support this season. It has been amazing. I've loved participating this season, and I really, really hope that we get a second season. So, GG's to Flame, and I'll see you guys in playoffs. Peace out.